With the 14th pick in the AFL National Draft, Richmond selected Jonty Faull, the 195cm forward from the Rebels, a teammate of Sam Lawler as well, might I add, in what was probably a little bit of a surprise selection given that Harry Armstrong was still on the board. But I think it's worth noting, and Grockadoc mentioned this on the podcast back in July, that Richmond have been heavily into Jonty Faull for a long, long time. And the club pretty much confirmed as much. So well done to Grock on the good mail there. But the club had ranked Jonty Faull the best ranked key forward in the draft for quite some time. And this is on the back of him being touted as one of the most hardest working and competitive key forwards in this year's crop. So reading from the Rookie Me website, the mobile tall not only fulfills his duty of splitting and winning aerial duels, but also follows up keenly at ground level. The vigour and intensity with which he attacks the ball in dispute is terrific, proving his impact goes further than just marking and kicking goals. Now, I think that's really important because 2024 and 2023, I think it's fair to say that we broke down quite a lot at the half forward or anywhere front of centre. And a lot of that was due to not being able to halve contests or win our own aerial contests. Quite often we'd kick the ball long and it would just get intercept marked, turned over and go back down the other way. And I know a lot of that was a little bit to do with injuries and things like that. But Jonty Faull seems like that kind of competitive beast that's going to really bust his ass to try and at least halve the contest if he can't mark it himself. So looking at his strengths, competitiveness, mobility, scoreboard impact, set shot goal kicking and work rate, improvements, composure and contested marking. So the composure piece, I believe, is to do with more his field kicking. He seems to rush a little bit when he wheels and goes to get it inside 50. So hopefully we can clean that up. And contested marking, I guess, even though he does halve a lot of contests, you'd obviously want to see him convert a few more of those into contested marks as he builds a bit more size and strength. In terms of some of his key stats from the year just gone, for Vic Country, he played 3 games, kicked 5 goals, averaged 8.3 disposals, 3.3 marks, and 1.7 goals. And for his season for the Rebels, he played 11 games and kicked 27 goals, averaging 13 disposals, 4.3 marks, 1 tackle, and 2.5 goals per game. So he also managed to kick some clutch goals for the Rebels along the way and some big bags too. So he knows how to kick multiple goals in games and step up when he has to. But I really like this selection, and this might be a bit of a bold call, but I wouldn't be at all shocked, or I wouldn't be against seeing him play round 1. I know that seems a bit out there, but we need a centre-half forward to play. I don't think Tom Lynch can play that role anymore with his age and his body, like that moving up and down the ground at a frenetic speed. And it might blow Jonty up if he does that, being a young kid, but we need someone to do it. We're not going to function well without it. And I know Campbell Gray might be another option. Obviously, Lafau's out for half the year. Samson Ryan's the other one, but I just feel like that he might be a little bit less mobile and a bit slower than maybe Jonty, so it could slow us down on the speed front. But yeah, I wouldn't be shocked to see him get a call up earlier rather than later, just for structural reasons, and just to have a competitive animal in the side for when the ball goes forward. So, Jonty Faull, welcome to the Richmond Football Club, and we look forward to seeing you strut your stuff inside forward 50 in the near future.